We're Tom and Iz, and we're on a road trip to see the Alps from our tiny home on wheels. This week, we set out to explore the Dolomites.
It feels like another world.
In some unexpected deep snow. And it wouldn't be a classic van trip without some hairy moments along the way.
Our van won't start and we're up a mountain. Oh yeah, what are we doing?
We have made a bit of a mistake.
A long way down.
Oh. Well, they're very tired.
Some moisturiser.
This is my eyes, baggy old eyes. Good morning!
Good morning from the Dolomites.
We are in the Dolomites. I am so excited for this episode. I'm already blown away by what we've seen.
We have taken our little van all the way from the UK to the Italian Dolomites. It's just beautiful here.
I've seen pictures of the Dolomites, but I wasn't prepared for the scale. These titanic stone fingers punched out of the earth, they're so huge. I'm so excited to go and explore this area.
I think our eyes are going to be popping today.
I found a hike and it's going to be a pretty spectacular drive to get there.
The Dolomites are in Italy, but there's a real mix of languages here. We've noticed lots of signs are in German. A lot of the little towns that we're driving through are giving us quite like an Austrian alpine feel. You sure need good brakes going down these alpine mountain roads.
To be honest, the drive is as much a part of this as the hike is. Like, this is what we're driving through. It's absolutely incredible.
We've got an issue with the van. It's really weird. Basically, our van was left not used for like 4 months. The leisure batteries back there are fine, but the auxiliary battery in the front is being really weird. Central locking doesn't work. Weird lights are coming on the dashboard randomly. And last night I was sat in here and the lights were flashing on and off onto the dashboard. And the really weird thing that's just started is when we take the key out of the ignition, the engine carries on running. Something's up, and I think we should probably get it sorted soon. Obviously we're up a mountain right now, it's not ideal. We're gonna have to get a new battery, I think, because funky things are happening in this van. I'm gonna make us some sandwiches. We got some Marmite sandwiches going on and some peanut butter and jelly ones. I'm thinking they'll be the best for high energy on our walk. So we're taking this great Dolomite road up to our hiking spot. And honestly, it was so hard to choose what to do today because there's just lists and lists online, and these beautiful stunning hikes look like the best hikes you've ever seen.
We have come to the Dolomites in sort of the in-between season. So it's after the ski season is finished and it's before the hiking season starts. And because of that, lots of the cable cars aren't running. There's still quite a lot of snow. I'm just hoping we can still do these hikes, that they're not closed off because of the time of the year. Let's carry on trucking.
I'm kind of nervous for this hike, are you?
Yeah, I am. I don't think we were prepared for this, but
yeah.
Let's just head that towards there.
Yeah. I'm glad that they've ploughed the road because otherwise we would not be able to get through here. It's just walls of snow either side of the road. There is just something so appealing about the way that the mountains are so jagged and pointy. It's so unique. Yeah, I can see why they're so famous. This is not an ideal situation. Our van won't start and we're up a mountain. Please. What did you do?
Nothing.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
Oh my god. I was turning it and it wasn't starting. What the hell?
Izzy doesn't know how to start the van.
Oh my god, I was genuinely, because we were like blocking someone. And I was going to drive us down that mountain pass and there wasn't an excuse not to drive. I just couldn't. I couldn't get it to start. Really gosh, well done. I was like thinking that we'd have to stay up here. actually is 5 hours, not 2.5.
2.5 hours there.
2.5 plus returno.
Oh yeah.
So 5 hours, here we go. It's like 2 o'clock now. Take us till 7.
We have made a bit of a mistake with our timings. We thought it was like a 2-hour hike, but it's 2.5 hours up and then return time. So hopefully we don't get stuck out here at night time and have to spend the night in the snowy woodlands.
Yeah, I think if I hadn't seen loads of other people starting and doing the hike, then I would have been a bit worried, but I mean, let's just try, I guess, see how far we can get. Look at the snow.
This trip is really a bit of a mind melter. We started it off in the south of France, sunbathing, then up into the snowy Alps, and then down on Lake Garda again, enjoying the sunshine. And now we're doing a trek through the snowy woodlands. It's just so varied. Here's a stinky.
There's a quietness with the snow, isn't there?
Oh, in your hand.
Oui.
This hike is proving a little bit difficult with so much snow on the ground. It's all quite icy, quite slippy, and Izzy's getting very frustrated, sliding backwards on every hill.
1 foot forward and 1 step back.
But it makes it feel much more like a proper adventure.
But it is like walking through thick sand. You have to work a little bit harder, but it's all part of our Summer Body 2K24 workout. I've said before that when me and Tom came away, since then I've had a lot of packing regret. I feel like I packed quite badly for the weather we're getting. In my head I thought it was spring, so I bought loads of dresses, yada yada yada. I was stupid, and I've actually been made to feel a bit better because on this hike we've seen so many people with like Converse, DCs, Etnies, like no hiking gear at all, and they're in the snow and they're fine. So it shows you don't need the gear to have the idea. My stomach's rumbling. Let's have a lunch with a view at the top, I reckon though.
We are hearing avalanches and seeing them on the cliff face opposite.
Wish me luck. Avalanches to my right and a big drop to my left. A long way down. Yeah, the stomach is doing flips, and I've just looked up and there's big icicles that would, if they fell, they would chunk. So I'm gonna go quick. They say you should do something every day that scares you, and that was well worth it for this view. I've never been this close to avalanches.
The whole valley's just thundering.
They look like waterfalls, they're really cool.
The avalanches just keep coming and they have a very unique sound. It's sort of like polystyrene and TV static and waves crashing. And it's just echoing around the valley.
Check out this bridge. Look.
Oh my word. So over here there's a refugio, and these are sort of a cross between pubs and cafes up in little mountain huts, and you can get a beer and chips. But because we're out of season, unfortunately it's not open, but they are all over the Dolomites. A really cool feature.
It would be like amazing to have a beer up here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd love a beer right now.
Here's the lake. Completely snowed over.
As expected, the lake is frozen over. It's just a big flat area of snow.
I'm a bit disappointed. I thought it was going to be blue. Yeah.
This lake in summer is amazing. I'll put some pictures on.
And sandwiches.
Everything tastes so good when you're hungry. But if that refugio was open, I'd be loving life.
I'd be
Chips and a beer.
Yeah. Instead, we got plain Marmite.
I'm glad we got something though. It's just bizarre in this like colder, spiky mountains. I picked out a few different hikes that we were looking at doing today. This was the shortest and easiest and probably lowest altitude.
I feel like they set the bar pretty high in the Dolomites. Like this, if this was easy.
Oh, I was so close to getting off the edge. Oh, I'm pleased to be back. I'm feeling pretty tired out, to be honest. I think in my head, I prepared for a 2.5 hour round trip, not a 2.5 hour up.
I've gone for a pair of Tom's old socks in the washing basket.
My socks are soaking wet.
Tom's just trying to find us a park up. Apparently it's quite hard here in the Dolomites. There's all just lay-bys or the side of the road, a bit like we are now. Here, but it's not very flat and not very nice.
I think because there's so much tourism, there is quite a lot of paid parking, but it's like 30 quid for, like, it's almost like this. It's like a little car park and it costs £30 a night. So if we're going to spend 30 quid, I'd quite like to go to a natural campsite and get a shower and stuff.
I think tonight we just stay in a lay-by and we save a campsite for maybe the next day. Oh, I got this nice, some sort of local food, I think. It's
Local food? I like crackers.
I can't get my words out. What's it called? Flatbread? I think it's flatbread. And it's super crunchy. Feels like you're going to break your teeth. Hey guys, I just wanted to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, Trelino, who make composting toilets. And you will have heard us talking about our new toilet in the last couple of episodes. We couldn't be happier with it. We used to have a porta potty chemical toilet. To be honest, now we've experienced this. I don't know why we were experiencing that for so long. Having to find somewhere to empty it all the time, the smell, use and the cost of the chemicals. I'm fully converted to the compost toilet now. If you haven't used one before, basically it just separates your wee and your poo. Your wee goes into this bucket and then you can just empty this bucket into a drain or a toilet or a hedge. Before, when we were traveling around with our chemical toilet, we were so worried about it filling up fast that I didn't really wee in it very much, but then it meant you'd have to wee outside and it's not very nice not being able to wee in private. So this honestly has been a game changer because I can just wee to my heart's content. It doesn't matter if I fill it up, just empty it, job's are good. And your poo, you just line this with a strong bag and you poo in it, you put your toilet paper in it.
Big plop.
Plop. I don't know why poo shouldn't be funny, but it is. And bin it, so it's really good because when we're on the road, we don't have to worry about finding someone to empty it, always finding campsites. It's going to be especially good when we're traveling around the UK because the UK is not set up for camping, like wild camping. So this means we're even more off-grid with this bad boy. Check out their website because they've got loads of different sizes. We've got their biggest one. So we can be off-grid for longer. Use our code LOSTINTRANSIT to get your free cute accessories pack. That includes some pretty shit socks. Thanks so much again to Trelino. Back to the video.
I think we found somewhere and look at this location. Look at that view. There's a frozen lake in front of us. Yeah, take it slow. And bonus, there's a tap here.
Yeah.
So we can even fill up our water. Really surprised that it's so snowy. There's like the lake's frozen and stuff. I'm so naive to what it was going to be like. Like I thought it was going to be like summery.
I know, it's really snowy, but I'm thinking...
No, I'm not like, that's not a bad thing. I'm not like complaining, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I feel like we are always surprised, and you guys probably realise that too, but it's surprising.
You look like you caught the sun.
You look like you've got the sun. Your eyes are like really popping. You look nice. You look more blue. We damaged them, but they look great.
This is horrible.
It is sort of addictive though.
Yeah.
Keep going back for more. We've got to make some sort of meal out of what we've got in the cupboards because no shops are open on a Sunday.
There's a spa over the road and it looks like it's open.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. I'm surprised the shop's open.
Same. We just walked in and the woman said, closing. So we walked straight back out.
What was stupid is we sat in the front of the van for like half an hour.
Oh yeah,
We
what are we
just got up and gone
doing?
because I had a fizzy drink by now.
Don't.
That goes out to there. Ooh.
Come on then. Slow coach.
You got your jug?
Yep. Got my jug. And if you think I'm being wasteful, it's a tap that never turns off.
Surely these ducks aren't happy. Like their whole lake is absolutely frozen.
Come on in, my darling.
I think it's Izzy Wizzy.
I am making such a cupboard scraps meal. We don't have any veg, but we have onions and garlic, so I'm making a butter bean curry.
With rice. I thought we were having wraps. I was a bit scared of that much liquid in the wrap. Oh, that's good. It's getting really cold and I feel like I should close the door, but I can't bring myself to do it. It's so beautiful out there. I just keep having like a little, quick little look.
Yeah, I might have one more look.
Yeah, we've lost the sun now, but now it's just the sun on the clouds. I'm excited to wake up here tomorrow.
But that'll be cold tonight.
Yeah, it probably won't be really cold. I don't know why you whispered that. It's absolutely Baltic. So I think it's time to say goodbye to the outdoors.
Okay.
Let's
Outdoors.
see you tomorrow outdoors.
Let me say goodbye to the mountains. Bye, mountains. See you tomorrow. It's fun because we have neighbours and they're really nice and it's
Why are you
fun
whispering?
because it's awkward.
It's not awkward.
It's fun because there's more people around. It's like, yay! There's people living in vans, travelling around. It feels good.
It's like bean porridge.
It's not. I don't think that's a compliment. Buongiorno. Welcome to Isabel's Bean Curry Kitchen. Guys, you might be thinking you're in Italy. Why are you eating the most delicious food in the world? Pasta, pizza, ice cream. If you missed our last vlog, we kind of made ourselves a bit sick on it because we ate so much pizza. Oh, you ate that quick. You're hungry.
I was starving.
There's more.
I was so hungry.
I don't know whether this is too much information, but me and Tom are getting to the point of our trip where we've run out of our washing, our fresh, clean washing. So I've just fished out I've done the sniff test to loads of socks in the wash bag. And then unselected a few to keep us going for a couple more days. Back in the coaster. Good morning. Wow. Last night was cold. But it is so beautiful, and I think it's actually going to be quite a warm day today because as that sun's coming over from the mountains, it's starting to feel a bit warmer, and yeah, the Dolomites are just looking even more beautiful in the sun.
Isabel was having a go at me for getting up late, saying everyone's left the car park. They're all just gone parked on the flat over there.
I just had like sun energy this morning. I woke up at 4:30. I've just been like wired because it's so beautiful here.
Iz has made us some sausages for breakfast, and check out the view we get while we eat breakfast.
Well, it's 3k. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
short
but
hike.
I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it. That's what. I just checked on all trails, and where we had planned to start the trek from is actually way further along. The road was closed because of snow, and we thought this was going to be like a tiny little hike up to this amazing viewpoint, but we're actually now on a bit of a monster hike.
Nothing beats that feeling of like charging up the mountain. I just love it. It's such a good release.
This hike is just sapping your energy. Just wading through snow is just so much harder than just nice grass. I'm not gonna lie guys, when we started this hike and I realised it was going to be about 4 times as long as we had expected, I was a little bit frustrated, a little bit annoyed. But now we're up here in the snow. It feels like another world up in the peaks, and I'm so pleased to be up here.
Finding it really hard in my heart, and I can feel my heart in my ears, and I'm really out of breath. And then I just remembered, like, obviously we're up 2,000 meters. It's going to be harder. Oh, we've come to the top. This feels like we're in the Himalayas or something. Honestly, if you like mountains, you got to get yourself down to the Dolomites. I didn't realise they were this cool. It's like you're seeing mountains for miles and miles stretched all around you. I'm feeling pumping. It's like, guys, try this.
We were walking back from the viewpoint towards these towering rocks here, and what we didn't realise is these are actually Tre Cime, which is one of the top attractions here in the Dolomites.
Woo! You got some speed! Let's get a cold bev.
I'm really glad we got to try out a refugio before we left. So our next destination is in Austria, but the weather's going to turn at the end of next week. So we want to try and make the most of it, head to Austria and enjoy this really nice weather. It's like 25 degrees out at the moment. We're going to head for the border now, and this will be our last stop in Italy, I think.
Oh, it's been great. I loved Italy, especially seeing a different side of it, the north.
It's very different to where we've been before. It's really different. It's really cool. We are definitely coming back when the chairlifts are open and there's a bit more hiking without snow. We're going to come back and spend a long time here, just hiking out to random little refugios.
We have just crossed, well, we're just about to cross into the border of Austria. I need to buy us a vignette.
There's a garage just over the border.
Okay, should we buy that? I feel like it's a bit weird to walk to a restaurant and ask for it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah.
I was going to just
I was just trying to find out where to get one.
Österreich.
Yeah, that vignettes.
Ich möchte eine Vignette.
Ja.
Bitte?
14 Tage?
Ja.
Ja.
Tom.
Was that for me, is it? We've made it into Austria. And Isabel was very good German. I'm actually quite impressed.
Thank you.
That's what you have to get to drive in Austria. Costs us €11.50 for 7 days.
It is absolutely mad. It feels like we've driven into a chocolate advert. There's just these perfect pastures with the flowers and the big striking mountains.
Guys, Tom's lucked us out again. He's got us a banging of a park up. We are right by a river in Austria under an amazing castle. Let me show you. Let me put some sunglasses on you for you. We've just driven across Austria and Tom's found us the most perfect park up. It's just what I want. We're by an amazing river. It's turquoise.
Yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking. We were driving down like a dirt road, we didn't know where, but yeah, this is so nice.
And we're under an amazing castle as well, and I think we're gonna have to get in that water.
Oh, I'm definitely sunburnt.
But I think the water will
It's
help
so
that.
hot. We actually drove past the pharmacy on the way here, and it said that it was 28 degrees.
It is illegal to wild camp in Austria. But we're just going to do it for one night. We're going to book a campsite tomorrow. If we get moved on, we get moved on. But yeah.
Well, it's not you get moved on, you get fined.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 250 euros.
Oh my god, really? Wow.
Dude, this is so cool.
Let's go swimming.
Yeah, let's go in. Not too bad. This place has it all. Oh, it's so good. And I can't believe it, this morning we were hiking through like snowfields and now we're swimming in a river. Like, I'm sunburnt. I mean, granted that's from the snow, but wow. It's just like the Alps. It has so much variation in such a small space. What are you doing?
I'm drinking water. Time to get in. We've done 2 days of 2 hikes and I've sweat a lot. This is like mountain water. It's so cold. It's so cold.
We often go to the tourist attractions, the main places, and they're quite busy. But often I find with van life, it's the in-between spots. It's the random. Where is this place? I don't know. I couldn't show you on a map. But these are the places I love. This is why I love van life.
الشوارع تشهد